It's week 4 of the NFL, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Chiefs and the Broncos, and it's all up next.
Opened in 2001, it lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Welcome to another... Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And off we go from Denver. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the former first-rounder out of both Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better than he did a week ago.
Second down now, 7 to go.
At the 26-yard line.
Nix. He's got the hook up to Atwell. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Now Nix. That one's incomplete over the middle. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down.
Coverage defensively by Trent McDuffie.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. He takes this in to the 40-yard line before going down. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
To throw, here's Nix. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, someone who Brock I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here, he's got to play some clean ball.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it's going to be 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Rifles it, and it's caught. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Fair catch made here at the 30-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be their football. They've got 1st down from the 31. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. It looked like they had it, but nope, no gain, and now they're just inches short for third down. Another run for Williams. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Going to the ground again on first. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. And Kansas City going to the dime look on third down. We've got 6 DBs out there. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed third down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
So once again, J.K. Scott out to punt it away. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. The Chiefs sending their offense out for the second time this game. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. Fires down the middle, and it is caught. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. They send the tight end in motion. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Finds his man, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 2nd and 3 now. Here's Mahomes. Finds his man, it's Worthy. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Again, Mahomes to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. The Broncos get to him here, he's brought down. And that pushes him back, 3rd down coming up.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
3rd and long for Mahomes. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal units and Harrison Butker headed out. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that one's going to get them on the scoreboard.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Broncos offense all set to go. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Give him 5 on... And welcome back to all of you joining us for this one. Let's get back to the action. Here's 2nd and 5. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
He's throwing deep to the left side. And that won't be brought in, but I love the deep shot there. Some excitement for us on our final play of the opening quarter. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Just a field goal separates these two. We'll get you back to Mile High after this.
Let's go.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Got Williams, and it's complete. And he's tackled for no gain.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
They toss to Williams, headed right. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Shotgun snap to Nix. He has the 1st over the middle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Dulcich hauls it in. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Williams. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. The Broncos take a 2nd quarter lead. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Matt Gay on for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Chiefs offense set to take over again. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. Tight end going in motion here. From the 30 on 2nd down. Called in by Worthy. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion. Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
2nd and 10 now. On target to Worthy. They gain 14 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Back to the air, Mahomes. That pass is complete to Kelsey. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. To the air, Mahomes. Fires over the middle, caught. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
It's inside the 10. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. From the pocket, and down he goes. The Broncos got there. And the pressure drives them backwards.
Well, now this is certainly going to make 2nd and goal considerably more difficult. He could have gotten rid of it to avoid the big loss. Give some credit here to the defense as well. That pressure was suffocating, and it's going to make it a more difficult now 2nd and goal situation.
It's 2nd and goal. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. We got maybe a yard there, so a long 3rd and goal coming up. Now it's Mahomes. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
You know, Kate, defenders today are top. Don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form, making that strip sack, and that play was a masterpiece.
The home teams and this running back headed back out for a new series. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Give to Williams from the gun. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. He's got it, room to run. Space past the 35. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Throw complete to Williams. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. He's on the move. He calls his own number again. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Broncos will have a first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense. You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get two hands on it the next time.
It's taken in by Williams. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
It's sure nice to have that safety valve. Sure nice to have a running back that's not just able to tote it, Kate, but he's able to catch it. That's now multiple times they've looked his way, and multiple times he's delivered.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Nix from the gun. Complete to Mims. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. He gets 6 on that play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They'll throw again. Nix. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos will add to their lead at the end of the half. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw, just the right touch, and you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead. I don't care.
You're biased.
But the success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The
19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. From the 35 on 2nd down. Rifles it, and it's caught. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Looking to throw. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. He's back to throw. Complete to the rookie out of Auburn. And they're going to be down close to the 35 as he goes out. So we've reached halftime in Denver. The hometown fans, yeah, they're feeling good. Their Broncos have the lead. Now we'll send things over to Orlando, Florida. Jonathan Coachman on standby, ready to deliver the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here in what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll begin our trip around the NFL with an interesting one right off the bat. And it's the home side who have the lead as they play the second quarter. Brian Robinson with a touchdown run. From there, we're off to check out another game. And they've got the lead in their matchup with the Tampa Bay Bucks. Kyron Williams, over 100 yards rushing with a touchdown run. Finally, let's get over to Inglewood, see what's happening with the Chargers at home at SoFi Stadium. And they were losers in that one as they fall to the visiting Tennessee Titans. Tajay Spears. What a game. 3 touchdown runs in the victory. It was former Tar Heel Javonte Williams with a solid first half. He found the end zone twice, once on the ground and once in the passing game, as he proved he's anything but a one-dimensional running back.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. This return starts at the 5. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Out comes Kansas City. Its offense has it first to start quarter number 3. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. And it'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down. Right back to Pacheco. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. 4th down coming up. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. And this will be his second effort of the contest. First punt win 45 yards. This looks considerably further. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. The home teams back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. Next with it on first. That is caught downfield on the right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They got 24 yards on the play. And the Broncos will have a first down.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent game. 2nd and 3 now.
At the Chiefs' 35-yard line.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing on first down, Nix. On him quick, and they bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Shotgun snap to Nix. Hits the tight end on the corner route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case, tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos push their lead further to start the half. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Gay to add the extra point. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Pacheco hauls it in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. It's a design boot. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Call that punt a 52-yard effort. And it's going to be their football coming up. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Williams. And this one does not go far. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the 27-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Here's a throw on the out route, complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he'll get it up to the 44. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Throwing here, Nix. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Running for the marker with Williams. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Yeah, I get it. Fans will measure a running back's merit by touchdowns, yards, fantasy football world we live in. But as coaches and teammates, Kate, they want something a little bit more. They want to see plays like that. A guy who will always get the short yards in a critical spot like that.
To throw, here's Nix. Got him in over the middle, complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
the Chiefs' 46-yard line.
From the 46. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. That one gains 7. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
On third down, here's Nix. The Chiefs get to him, and he's dropped. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Here comes the Broncos punting unit. J.K. Scott will kick it away. And he sends this away, definitely his best kick of the game thus far. Now this is a beauty of a kick. Gets headed out of bounds, no chance at a return or a touchback. They're going to mark it out at the 6. This our last play of the quarter. Mahomes on first and 10. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. Just one quarter remaining in this one. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Third down, it's Mahomes. And it's picked off, but, oh, yeah, pretty clear he was out of bounds, so no interception, incomplete.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. So here comes the Bronco offense. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And the Broncos will be loving their field position they have to begin this drive. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Running right, it's Williams. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Good rip on first down. That brings up second and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2. At the 34.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
That's good for a Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 31.
Now Nix. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Completed to Sutton. And he gets this forward to the 19. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard
From the red zone now. Complete to Mims. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
He's out of bounds.
2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll throw again. Nix. It's caught. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the two defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But, Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And, in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. They go with Williams on the counter. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown. The Broncos put up even more points in a win. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Back out runs their offense. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. First down throw, Mahomes. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Quick hitter complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. So now here's 3rd and 5. Receiver in motion going left. 3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
Desperation time on 4th down. He finds him beyond the marker. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit. That brings out the flag.
False start. Offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump. And, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Again, Mahomes to throw. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Throwing is Mahomes. And no luck there, and that throw falls to the ground.
Oh, look at those savvy linebackers. They're just right in the middle of everything, aren't they, Kate? And it seems like at times they are the quickest reactions as well. You needed a quick one right there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
3rd and long for him here. And once again, they can't connect. Trying getting it to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Mahomes to throw for it. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Another run for Williams. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
That's good for Broncos. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A handoff to Williams. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos on their way to their 3rd win of the year. 2nd and 6 coming up here. On the handoff, this is Williams. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Oh, and they're going to have the fullback drive power for it. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. A run with Williams. And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
At the 32-yard line.
So to the side of many mile-high salutes throughout the building, it's a win at home for the Broncos. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So for my partner Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.